Welcome to the first leg of 6 Legs of Summer. Your challenge is to find insects outside in your garden or local environment. We're going to show you 2 techniques to help you find a wide variety of different insects. Try the techniques out and then send us your best insect finds either on video or as photographs. The first insect finding method that we'd like to share with you is making a pitfall trap. For this, you'll need a small pot such as a yogurt pot, a trowel for digging a hole, a few stones and a small piece of wood or a flat stone that can act as a rain cover for your trap. Okay, so here I am in my garden and I'm going to show you how to make a pitfall trap. So I found somewhere that's nice and flat and there's lots of vegetation all around, including a few weeds. And I'm just going to dig a hole to fit my yogurt pot into, which is what the insects are going to fall into. So I'm just going to make a little hole here, and it has to be deep enough for the yogurt pot just to fit in, or whatever sort of pot you've got, for the pot to fit in without sticking up over the edges at all. So I'm just going to put that in there and put the soil around a bit. I need to just use my hands there. And it's quite good actually that few leaves, a little bit of soil and a stone has fallen inside there, so that any insects that do happen to fall into my pitfall trap can feel quite at home. So I'll just flatten that out a little bit. Push that down to make it nice and level with the surrounding soil. Now what I'm a bit worried about is if it rains and this pot becomes full of water. So I'm just going to build a little roof by putting a couple of stones either side and putting a piece of slate that I found. You could use a flat stone or any sort of piece of wood. I'm just going to put that over the top there, just to protect it a little bit in case it rains. And I'm going to leave that there for a few hours, and preferably overnight, and see what happens to fall in. The second technique for finding insects involves shaking a tree or a bush. This is a great way to find insects that are likely to hide out of reach. For this, you'll need to find yourself a small tree or bush. You might need a long stick, and very importantly, you need a white sheet or a pale sheet or a large white piece of paper. I've come to this wood today to have a look and see whether I can find anywhere suitable to find insects. There's going to be insects everywhere in this wood. What I'd like to do though is to find a bush which is suitable for me to shake and then catch the insects that fall from underneath. And I'm just wondering if this little glade here might be good. I could put a sheet under that ivy, and there's a hawthorn there, and just give that a shake and see what kind of insects drop out. Okay, so here I am. I've got a white sheet. Well, it's not exactly white, but it's a pale sheet, an old bit of cloth that I've just ripped up. I've got a stick here that I can bash the tree with, and I've got some pots to put the insects in so that I can have a bit of a closer look. So I'm just going to put the sheet underneath the tree, the bush here. Hopefully we'll be able to catch some insects. So I might just give this a bit of a shake. I don't want to be hitting the tree too hard because we don't want to break it, but we do want some insects to fall out. So you could, if you wanted to, just give it a bit of a bash as well, but not too hard, as I say. and then we're just going to have a look and see what we've got on our sheet. So good luck with those techniques. We hope that you find lots of really amazing insects using them. If you'd like to identify what you've found, then do have a look at the list of favourite insect identification resources that you can find on our website. Or you might also like to have a look at our Insect ID resource, which helps you identify insects according to orders. We'd love to see photographs or videos of the best insect finds that you come across when you're using these techniques. Please share them with us on social media at More Than a Dodo. Good luck!